Alright, so this is Tiblio, and it's an amazing online service that helps you find the best trading opportunities. They have multiple different screeners for credit spreads, bull and bear squeezes with a lot of trading activity, option sweeps to follow large trades and big money moves, and a lot more for your different trading strategies. There's a trading board so you can log all your trades as soon as you enter. You're gonna get real-time alerts sent straight to your phone and get a good idea of your percentage of wins and losses. You're gonna get access to fast market news on any stock, and that's valuable in itself. But the best feature is the community Discord group, where you can exchange trading ideas and get guidance from the Tiblio team. So you can sign up for $34.95 a month. That's less than a tank of gas, but make sure that you sign up with my link and get your first month for 20% off. All right, so make sure you check out Tiblio. Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Foxtail Digital coming to you again with Black Girl Stocks, and this is a weekly update of what's been going on in the stock market and with the top 3 option plays that we were watching this week. So the 3 stocks that we were looking into were B&G Foods, EPR Properties, and Apple. And if you haven't seen our top 3 option plays video yet, make sure to pause this video, go and watch that. And also, if this is your first time watching this video, please make sure that you click that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. Also subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video for you guys. All right, so just out of the bag, some of what's been going on in the stock market this week. So on Monday, we saw a pretty good market sell-off after Senator Joe Manchin said no to President Biden's $1.7 trillion Build Back Better plan. And so analysts are also projecting lower stock trading volume going into Christmas. With lower volume, that could mean wider bid and ask spreads. And you know, with wider bid and ask, that just means harder to get in and out of trades, possibly. So watch out for those type of trades with large bid ask spreads around this time. And so just an update on the options that we were looking into for this week. All right, so the first stock that we were looking at is BGS, and that's B&G Foods. Essentially, we were bullish on this position, just kind of going off of this pattern. We had just recently crossed above our 50-day moving average. We were starting to move back up from this recent dip. And you know, we might still do that. This might just not have been the best entry time for that. Now, when we were looking at this stock, we were starting around $31.20. We were roughly around here. Now you'll see on market open Monday, there was a pretty large sell-off, and into Tuesday, I don't know what this high of 31 was during after hours. I don't know if that was a glitch. Kind of started to move back up on Tuesday, and today it's looking pretty stagnant. So one thing about this stock, it didn't have the highest volume. As far as a bullish position, our entry was around $31.50. So one thing, it really didn't reach that. So I'm pretty sure nobody got into this trade. That's okay. I never got into this trade. It didn't reach, didn't reach our target, which was around right here. So now just continuing the week, I'm still gonna have my same entry. I might even lower it a little bit to $31.44. This recent high, pretty much the same recent high we had on Friday. So if it doesn't reach that, it's looking like it's kind of side trading right now, low volume, and you can kind of see that with the ADX indicator too. Probably not get into this trade this week. And next up is EPR. Now this one we were actually bearish on, and I feel like you can kind of see why, because of this bearish flag pattern here. And it looks like it's kind of done what it's done before back in November, and so it'll dip, move back up to the 50-day moving average like it's done back here, and continue moving downwards. So this position could still, it could still have some merit going into the rest of the week. On this position, our entry for a price drop was 43, which it did reach a little bit on Tuesday. So this was kind of a false breakout, and it did reach that, but it started to move back up, because you'll see on Monday at market open, it dropped down here to this $43.08, which was essentially our target, but it started to move back up quickly. Right now, at the time of this recording, it's $45.91. So I'm still gonna have my same entry. It's kind of stagnant right now. So going into the remainder of the week, I just want to see if it finishes out with this flag pattern. In the RSI is 60. So in a downtrend, 60 is actually kind of high. So I just want to see if it uses this 50-day moving average as support. It doesn't look like it fully broke above that. So going into the remainder of the week, I want to see if it uses this 50-day moving average as resistance. Again, did I say support? Use this as as resistance and move back lower for our bearish position. So we were looking at puts for this. So I'm still gonna have the same entry of $43. It had a little false breakout here, and let's just see what it does for the remainder of the week for EPR. This one also has a lower volume, so just kind of be mindful of that, but just be mindful of this for a price drop later on in the week. So we'll see about that and how this one plays out. Keep it on the watch list. And this one is really, really interesting. So our last position was Apple, okay? And we were bearish on this for the second week in a row. Last week we were bearish, and that played out very well for us. But this week, you know, it's kind of turning around. I was really neutral on this. I really wanted to see how it performed with this 50-day moving average, and it did break below that, but it looks like it's, you know, that might have been a false breakout. I really just want to see what happens. Is it going to continue moving upwards into this uptrend that it's been in? Because that's what we were basing a lot of our trades on, was this uptrending pattern. The MACD indicator, I mean, it looks like it just had a crossover, so that's a pretty good sign for it. But with the ADX indicator, there's not a strong trend right now. So why you see the price, it is still moving in the week. So you can see since Monday, it's been in a consistent uptrend. So it is looking that way. And then also Apple, you know, they have pretty good things going on in the news for them. They just released 3 new colors on their HomePod mini speakers. So honestly, it looks like Apple's version of Alexa. So this is going to be really good for Apple users, people that love Apple products, MacBook, Apple watches. You can actually connect all of that to this mini HomePod. And it's only $99. It's really not that much. Beautiful colors. So they're expecting their Q4 sales to be really good with those. So honestly, Apple might continue. I mean, it's probably going to continue to increase on the strong uptrend that it's been in throughout the remainder of the year. Even though we might not have a Santa Claus rally, they said don't hold your breath on a Santa Claus rally. And they're also saying that they're having better than expected sales on iPhone 13s. I feel like it's kind of a back and forth with that. They're not selling as well. There's low supply, but they're actually doing very well with the sales. So we'll just kind of see what happens with Apple. But as far as our put position, that was a no-go for Apple. Our entry was 169, which, okay, it did essentially hit that on market open, fell so drastically during after hours, but during market open, it had a strong movement upwards. So to me, that just kind of indicated a put probably wasn't the best move for Apple at this time. So that was a no-go for Apple, and you'll see it quickly moved above that 169 into where it is right now at the time of this recording, 171. So yeah, that's a no-go for Apple puts. I think somebody left a comment today and they said that they were down on that. Just make sure to cut your losses quickly with that. If you're down on that, Apple looks like it's moving up, and with the expiration date we picked, I think it was January, about a month away. I mean, it could continue moving downward, but yeah, with that one, I would really just kind of want to cut my losses quickly with that one, because it is starting to move back up with some high momentum. But like I said, not a super strong trend on the ADX indicator. So I mean, hey, that could be an indication that it continues moving downwards. I'm gonna have the same entry point of 169 for a put position, and it could change directions with that, but I would just kind of want to see what happens with that. But make sure you guys check out this video on the ADX indicator and just how you can use it to find the trend that the stock is in and see how strong that trend is. So make sure you check out this video and learn how to use this indicator for your trend trading. Okay, check that video out.